So let me give you a little backstory. So I did a video on OfficialTanyaMichelle, and you can go on my page. The video is on there, right? To whereby I showed how she's a backstabbing, disloyal, goofy. To whereby she went on her live today, showing all of the receipts of a conversation that I never showed. Talking about I weaponized her grape against her. I would never do that. Y'all, I'm not disgusting like them. I'm not. So in that, I don't even have to say nothing right now. Go watch my video and show me where I showed receipts of that. I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't even remember the extent of our conversations. I just remembered that she had been sending me videos of Blaze, of Polisa, and of Granny Coy Bundy, of recordings of lives that they were on, and now all of a sudden she's best friends with them. She's chummy with them. Thank you, Ricky, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Dinner's on you tonight. I'm gonna take that $5. I'm gonna get me a Corona. You know what I'm saying? With a lime. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. She said you saved her life. Wow. So you lied on me, then said I saved your life. How that work? How that work? With friends like that, Lord, facts, you 50. Goofy, you too old for that. It was giving obsessed like you weren't even replying like that. Exactly, because here's the deal. This is what I want y'all to understand. Around the time the situation started popping off with Lil Bill and Blaze simultaneously, I started realizing I don't know who I can trust. So when people would send me things, right? When people would send me things, I would only respond the bare minimum because I never knew when they was going to try to clip it to make a video. When they was going to try to clip it for clout. When they were going to try to clip it to try to push a narrative that's non-existent. I told y'all, truth, transparency, authenticity, and integrity will always stand the test of time. Always. And I recognize, same thing that Alicia tried to do. She tried to recuse herself of working with a known racist. The same racist that admits to getting T. Nathan locked up. Well, assisting in getting him locked up. And you know what Alicia said to me? And I got the receipts to prove this too. Oh, well, because, you know, we both align on the ideology of taking down Cuban, I'm willing to work with her. You know, she's atoned for her wrongdoings. Wait a minute. But didn't she do a live interview with Petty Rowe where she said she ain't said the N-word in a long time? That's why I said none of you goofies are safe, because y'all fake. Y'all not real. Y'all canoodling with people that don't like you. Y'all are dwelling amongst people that y'all call friends and family. That's why it's very few people on here that can genuinely say that I called them friend. Because many of y'all don't know what true loyalty is. Many of y'all don't know what integrity is. And my truth and transparency will always stand the test of time. And Lil Bill, count your days. This ain't no threat. Count your days. Ain't no threat at all. Count them. Because the calm before the storm is coming. No worries. The storm is coming. And you goofies do this every single time. And y'all throw me the oop, and I just got down 360 windmill that hoe. Every single time. Because you goofies will never stand the test of time. You won't. Just like I predicted, the downfall of that page that Blaze and Alicia had, I'm predicting now the separation of Tanya and Blaze. Because again, y'all say I give folk too much credit. Y'all know how I get down. I give credit where credit is due. Tanya is too smart for Blaze. When Tanya realizes she can't use Blaze anymore and she has the platform that she wants, she's going to kick Blaze to the curb like a bad habit. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Just watch. Don't believe me. Just watch. Because they're not loyal. They're not. Watch this. I'm about to put this into perspective for y'all real quick. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all just how real they not. Watch this. Watch this. When I did that live with Patrick, right? And I was exposing Tanya for being the fake that she is, right? Watch this. Blaze came on the live right afterwards. saying, oh, I knew she had told me all of this. You're not telling me anything I don't know. Oh, really? And then Tanya goes and does a video stating, I'm sorry to all of my friends that I never told this to. Now that it's out in the public, I can finally live my truth. Wait a minute. I thought she told you about all of this. I thought she told you about her past and all of that. You talking about you not cool with scammers. Shorty been convicted of extortion. Extortion. We're not talking about theft. We're talking about extortion. But that's who you cool with, though. And here's the deal. Watch this. Y'all know how I get down. I don't fault people for their records. For those of us that are from the hood, now mind you, I ain't got no record. But I'm not going to shit on somebody because they do. But she sits on this app damn near every single day talking about other people's records. When you got a record of your own, ma'am, that's extensive. Extensive. And then your mans get up here and try to lie for you, though. That's big bro, though. That's big bro, though. He younger than you, but that's big bro, though. And then you get on here and admit that you never told any of your close friends on this app. Because y'all not real. Again, if you got a record, that's on you. You do your crime, you do your time. I firmly believe. Now, don't get me wrong. We all understand, historically, the system is jacked up. And if you don't acknowledge that, you a brain dead goofy. We all recognize that the system is messed up. But we can also simultaneously acknowledge that there are individuals whom have gone to the L, bro. Oh, you want to stay in the hood? Hey, by all means, do your thing, man. But I'm not finna look down on you because of that. But you on this app, demeaning, diminishing, degrading, and devaluing individuals. I didn't ask you if you respect my platform. I said, do you understand? See, y'all got the right one. Because when you get on this app lying on my name, I don't play those games. So you want to pull up. You done puffed out your chest. You want to pull up. What's up? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nah, miss me with that respectability politics. Because that woman got on this app and said I lied on her and I tried to weaponize her rape against her. I don't give a fuck if you respect my platform or not. That's not what I asked you. I asked you, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna do this back and forth with you. You lied on my name. You lied on my name. When I'm talking, mute your microphone. When you're talking, I will be quiet. I'm asking you, do you understand? Yes, I understand, or no, I don't understand. That's what I'm asking you for. That way there's no confusion whatsoever. I'm not finna play this game with you. Otherwise, you can fight for your life in the comment section. So y'all go and play these games on everybody else's platform. You're not doing that on mine. You're not doing that on mine. Miss me with the respectability, Blaze, because you a bitch ass nigga. Period. I never disrespected her. I asked her, did she understand? I understand there would be mutual respect. Roger that. Let's get it. No, hell no. Hell no. I need you to come up on camera. Absolutely not. I need you to come up on camera. You had all the audacity on your live. I need you on camera to look at you face to face. There we go. Now I want to know, why did you lie on my name? Because there's a whole video. Hold on. There's a whole video posted where I'm showing receipts of you sending me videos of Blaze. What did I say when I'm talking? What should your microphone be? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because I'm talking right now. What should your microphone be? Okay. Don't worry about that. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing these games. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all. Y'all playing with my life. Every single day y'all get on this app, y'all play with my life. Y'all thought I was playing with y'all. I said what I said, and you just said you understand. I'm not playing with you. This ain't no game. You said I weaponized your rape against you. Go watch my video. Where did I do that? Again, I asked you if you understood. You said you understood. But yet, as soon as you hop in the box, you got nothing to say. Your microphone's not muted. Come on now. Is this how you talk to women? I'm not with the respectability politics. I didn't disrespect her one time. I asked her if she understood. She said, yes, she understood. Oh, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. I told her she could hop in the box, and she said she understood. Come on now. All that grandstanding, y'all can leave that for y'all platforms. Y'all do that every day. You not grandstanding over here. You're not. And I already know y'all gonna screen record this. Y'all gonna put it up on YouTube. I don't care. I said to you what the stipulation was. Period. I said it. I said it. Bro, you're not going to tell me how to talk on my page. See, that's the thing. Y'all are bitch-ass niggas. You, Blaze, you are a bitch-ass nigga. You let people tell you what you should and should not do. I'm not giving nobody respect that lies on my name. I asked her for a simple boundary, period. It's not about respecting her or disrespecting her. It's about respecting my platform. I know you're not used to a lion barking on you because you a bitch-ass nigga, but that's what I am. I'm a fucking lion. And I don't play with these goofies like y'all do. I don't have a problem with her hopping in my box, but you will respect my platform, period. And while I'm talking, mute your microphone. I said it and I meant it. So I'm going to let her come back up again. And while I'm talking, mute your microphone. And then when I stop talking, you can unmute your microphone, and I ain't going to say a word while you talk, and I'm going to give you that respect. I'm not playing these games with y'all. Either you abide by the rules or you get gone. Y'all gonna talk about me regardless. So what does it really matter for real? I'm giving you an opportunity to speak your piece of why you lied on my name. Why you got on Beyonce's internet and apparently my Wi-Fi and lied on my name. If you're not gonna respect my platform, you can go talk that nonsense on your page like you've been doing. Again, Blaze, I know you used to people tone policing you and you allowing them to do that. I don't get down like that. Either you abide by the rules or you gone. So, Tanya, we gonna try this one more time. Hey, do me a favor. What's wrong? Come here. What's wrong? You okay? You okay? Listen, give me the arrows. That's probably why he's crying, because y'all not sharing. Give me the arrows. Give them here. Thank you. Give it here. Because you're not sharing. Hey. We're not doing that. Y'all can't share the arrows. Nobody has them. That's okay. Skylar, I know you're not used to this, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not used to having responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? But this is what children do when they're not getting their way. They cry, you know what I'm saying? Moderators, he can be muted for the live. He can watch. Just mute him for the live. He can watch. But you're not going to talk shit about my kids on my platform, you bitch. You okay? Yeah, I know, because you a bitch-ass nigga. Oh, I'm not a deadbeat by any stretch of the imagination. You a bitch-ass nigga who don't know shit about responsibilities. So don't worry. Don't worry at all. You ain't never got to worry about me. So again, look at that. That's called being a dad. I know you don't know nothing about that, Blaze. I know you don't know nothing about that. That's what happens when you on live and your kids need you, not have to run through the house and find them. We really want to go there? Do we want to go there? Because I don't lose my kids when I'm on live. If we really want to go there, is that what we doing, Blaze? Is that what we doing? Because I just calmed all 3 of my kids. Because that's what a real dad do. So we done? We done with the nonsense? Or do you want to be muted too? So that you can just watch? See, y'all got the right one today. I'm so sick and tired of you goofies hopping on this internet and lying on my name. So again, Tanya, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you understand? Oh, I ain't lying on your kids. You said y'all lost your kid when you was on live, and it happens. You said that. No lie about that. Did you not say that? Oh, it happens. We lose him from time to time. He just runs and hides. Did you not say that on your platform? Let's not lie in 4K now. Did somebody have to come and ask you where your kid was at while you was on live? Blaze, let's speak the truth now. We only speaking truth now. Oh, okay. I don't lose my kids. When I can't see them, what do I tell them? Hey, go sit on the couch. I can't see you. Because I take care of my kids. Again, you're derailing. Tanya, where you at? Do you understand? I'm not playing these games with you. Do you understand what I said? I'll wait your response. I will await your response. I know y'all not used to a king barking. I know y'all not used to it. Because you are a bitch ass nigga. That's why. But I'm giving her the respect to come up on our platform and explain why she lied on my name. But you're not going to disrespect my platform. When I'm talking, mute your microphone. Period. So I'm asking, Tanya, do you understand? She's still in the box. No, I'm not asking for an okay. Do you understand? I need you to say I understand so that there's no misconception either. You won't have a platform much longer. You've been saying that since last year, bro. What Nicki Minaj say? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. You can't get rid of me. You can't. You understand? Okay. All right, let's get it. I'm not running from you. I did this live specifically for you. Okay, you're here. Don't worry, I'll wait. Thank you. I want to know why there's a whole video posted on my page of what I specifically stated about you, and you had the audacity to go on live and say that I weaponized your grape against you. That's what I specifically want to know. I don't want no deflection. I don't want no other situations being talked about because that's a conversation for another day. I want to know specifically why you lied on my name, and there's a whole video posted on my page.
I specifically said what I said because you specifically left so much out of context. You specifically used portions of the DM that you specifically chose to represent yourself on your platform. On my platform, I specifically chose to relay to my audience the whole DM and how I felt about you at that time and my transition from believing you to not believing you. So whether you take that as a lie or not, I showed the whole DM minus whatever you deleted. So I was specific in showing the whole DM. So I'd like to ask you why you didn't show the whole DM, why you only specifically chose things that enlightened your agenda, what you wanted to be perceived. When you knew I showed you very personable, I shared with you very personal information.
Okay. So contextually, right? You talked about what you specifically showed. I specifically outlined. You see, context matters, right? And one of the things about me, unlike a lot of the people that you run with, I have integrity. All of those other conversations, I did not post because that had nothing to do with me. I'm not about to put out your personal information. And to be honest with you, if I'm keeping it whole real with you, I didn't even realize that you were the one that was DMing me. I was looking for receipts from Leola. And then I seen FlowetryNMotion. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Tanya's backup. Wait a minute, let me scroll and see. Not her sending me videos of Blaze. Not her sending me voicemails saying that she was screen recording Granny's live, Polisa, and conversations with Blaze. But yet now, all of a sudden, y'all family. So it's called context. The context was just a few months ago. We're in July. This was in February. You were sending me screen recordings of his live to destroy him in 4K. You were sending me voice memos. Oh, I got a live of Granny, Polisa, and Blaze. If you want it, just let me know. I didn't even respond to you, and then you sent it. You didn't even give me an opportunity to even respond to you. Your personal information, again, I don't know how much you know about me, so I'm going to assume you don't know. I was sexually assaulted when I was 13 and 16. Why in the hell would I show a screenshot of you saying that you were raped on my platform. Why would I weaponize that against you? That's disgusting behavior. I do not engage in behavior like that. As much as you don't like me, as much as the people you run with don't like me, I don't engage in behavior like that. So there was no need to answer your question holistically. There was no need to show all of the rest of that because it wasn't contextual to the point that I was making. The point that I was making is that many of y'all are fans. Y'all really fans for real, who flip-flop once you get around someone that don't like me. And it's not a coincidence that just a few months ago, you were just sending me literal intel on the same man you calling your brother now, because now all of a sudden you don't believe me, which I don't care about. But just to show just how disloyal and backstabbing y'all be to each other, that y'all don't really like each other. Y'all come together under the mutual idea that we hate I Speak. Let's bring I Speak down. And then the minute y'all do something that the other don't like, and we've seen it with Blaze on multiple occasions. We've seen it with Lady Black Angel. We've seen it with Kappa. We've seen it with Granny. We've seen it with Heather Sheridan. It's called a pattern. So I was establishing, hey, relax. I was establishing a pattern of the individuals whom come around him. Y'all don't like him for real. Y'all want proximity to him because his videos are doing numbers because he's talking about big black content creators. That's why. So one thing about me, although you don't like me, feel however you feel about me, I have this thing we call integrity. And not once would I have gone back in that message and looked at that like, wow, this is gold. I can weaponize this against her. No, I don't do things like that. No matter how much you think and feel about me, I don't do things like that. Are you okay? I don't do things like that. So do you have any other questions that are contextual to this conversation? Because I'm not speaking about nobody else. I'm speaking about me and you. Go ahead.
So you said that we formed this alliance. Me and Blaze formed this alliance based on the You Are My Content 2022 platform. That's what you said, right?
No,
that we came.
that's not what I said.
Okay,
No.
you said we came together out of mutual dislike for you.
Yes.
Okay, when in fact you weren't even a conversation to be had about at that time. The way Blaze and I came together was because of Patrick, not you. It's because I posted a video of Patrick threatening to kick Tina T. Oh, no, excuse me. Patrick threatening to hire someone to kick Tina's teeth in. And that video went viral, and he weaponized his platform against mine. So when you sit here and say, with your POV, that we came together out of a mutual dislike for you, my mutual dislike for you came when I realized that you were lying about what happened with Polisa. Blaze was nowhere in sight at that time. When I started doing research on you, when I dived on you,
Go ahead.
It's because of you.
Hold on a minute.
It's because of you. When you came on, when you posted the video you posted and you went on live and you ran what you talked about being specific to your point, that is your point. But you didn't run the whole context of everything that was in that DM. And that was my whole thing. Is he going to run the whole context? We had engagement, whether it was very platonic, absolutely platonic. But I regarded you as such in a way that I entrusted you to share my essay truth with you. And instead of acknowledging that, now I'm not talking about at that time, I'm talking about right now while you're running through DMs and saying, oh, I found this, I found that, right? And then utilizing what you needed to make a point for whatever reason you needed to make a point for. Even up until right now, right in this very moment, you said, if I come on your platform and speak, we have to take turns. I acknowledge that. Have you? No, because you're not mute right now.
You said, say what?
I acknowledge that. I have showed the respect, much like I've always shown the respect to you and to your family.
I can't mute. I'm the host.
Wait. But you can't mute?
No,
Oh, right, you're
I'm the host.
My bad. My bad.
I'm giving you the respect by not talking while you talk.
But you are talking.
What?
Anyway, you said that you used points out of the DM. I said that you didn't use the whole DM. And you said because you didn't use the whole DM because it wasn't regarding your point. Your point isn't my experience. My experience is my experience. I didn't go on my platform and lie about you. You weaponized something against me. You just did it again when you first came on the platform, when your live, and before I came in the comments, when you're bringing up my criminal history. I don't care.
May I respond?
What I care about is predators on this app. What I care about is the lies that you are telling, the lies that you are creating. I never lied and weaponized you. I mean, I never lied on you and said you weaponized this or weaponized that. What I said is you didn't show full context. You
May I respond?
You weaponize your platform. You said in 4K that if you're part of the fold, you mass report. You have mass reported. Did you not say that?
You want me to respond now?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll respond to that question first, and then I'll get to all of the rest of the stuff that you said. When we talk about context, right? I just love when y'all just walk into the point. You said context matters, right? When I said if you are part of the fold and you've engaged in mass reporting, don't say you haven't. The rest of the context of that was that Blaze conveniently leaves out is that we didn't go after regular people. We went after racists, bigots, rocket raccoons, grapists, and chomos. That's what I said. That's the full context of that statement that Blaze ever so conveniently leaves out. Play the whole clip. Context matters. So in that, the entire clip is if you were in the fold and say that you never participated in mass reporting, that's a lie, because these are the types of people that we went after. And then I went on to explain that what I see now isn't what I seen when I was in the fold. And this was not to put down any individual person. This was to draw a parallel. So in that, racists, bigots, rocket raccoons, chomos, which are child molesters, and rapists, I don't give a fuck about their platform. So yes, I'm going to mass report them. And if you advocate for their page to be up, then you are just as bad as they are. So if you have an issue with me mass reporting a racist, bigot, rocket raccoon who is a detriment to our community, a child molester, or a rapist, that says something about your character. Now, let's get into the rest of the stuff that you said. You said that I weaponized your platform against you when you came on here. I did not. I set down a clear and cut boundary. I can't mute myself as the host. I told you I would give you the respect to listen to you while you talk, and I've done nothing but do that. So in that, I don't know if you didn't know that you couldn't mute a host, so I'm not going to hold that against you. You know what I'm saying? But as it relates to your platform, yes, you did say I weaponized my platform and weaponized your rape against you, and I never did that. Here's the deal. The type of person that you are, if I would have showed that, you would have said, oh, you just exposed something that I didn't expose to the entire world on your platform. Not, oh, he gave full context. So I was damned if I did, and I was damned if I didn't. I felt the integrity piece of that was not to show that intricate part, to give you that respect, to not show that as a survivor myself. And I can't see for the life of me how anyone could have an issue with that. So again, false equivalence, mute point. When it comes to you specifically, you popped up on the scene as it related to me when I did my live right before I went dormant to write my book, saying that, oh, you're a body language expert. I just look guilty, blah, blah, blah. I can't talk about that portion. Because again, yes, sweetheart. Okay, give me just a second. Daddy. Yes. It's broken. It's broken? Okay. All right. All right, go to the bathroom. You don't have to ask me to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Yes, I got you. Go ahead, get the remote. So in that, right, I did acknowledge, and I want to ask you a question. You say that you and Blaze came together for Pat, right? I want to ask you a clear and cut question. Who do you talk about more, Patrick or me? And there's only one answer to this question. So tell the truth. Go ahead, you can answer the question.
What do you want to know first? Do I talk about you or
No,
Patrick?
the question that I just asked you, who do you talk about more between me and Patrick?
What?
It's a simple question.
Patrick. You're as relevant as Patrick.
That's cap.
You guys are like this. You're both predators to me. There's no one up.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
One up.
So let me ask you this, because now I'm not going to do the whole you mute your mic. If we're asking one another questions, right? Substantiate your claim. How am I a predator? What proof do you have that I'm a predator? To hop on this app consistently and call me a predator. What proof do you have?
I have a question.
No. You don't have. No, there's no questions. It's you providing proof. You made a claim against me, calling me a predator, and I'm asking you, what proof do you have?
The proof I have is what I've seen. One thing you said that really struck was you made Polisa uncomfortable, and you apologized for that. Your response to making her uncomfortable was to hugging her when she hugged you at the beginning of the night when she didn't even know you. So at the end of the night, when she didn't want to hug you, and then you came in and said that she didn't, that's why that you made her uncomfortable. That's a lie.
Were you at the house?
Were
you at the house?
I don't need to be at the house.
Do you? No. I'm asking you a question. Were you at the house?
I don't need to be at the house.
No. I'm asking you a question. It's a clear-cut question. Were you at the house in California?
No.
So how do you know I hugged her when she got to the house?
Because you said it and she said it in 2 different videos.
When did I say that?
You said it when y'all were in there. Even when you were, if you go back to your playlist.
Okay.
There's a playlist that you did where you're showing the Airbnb. Then, hold on, there's another video of where you, Cuban, Polisa, Daewoo, Closet Talk are all at a restaurant, right? And
it was a lounge. It was a lounge.
Okay, a lounge.
You got to get the facts right. It was a lounge.
And you had multiple conversations there. I have everything in 4K.
Well, you just got the lounge and the restaurant, 2 totally different things. So if I'm asking you, if you're going to speak about it, you got to speak facts. So it was a lounge. So continue.
Okay, it's a lounge. Okay.
It was a lounge.
Okay.
Do you want me to respond to the rest of what you said?
You asked me how do I know you're lying? That's how I know.
Okay, I got you.
So here's the deal.
No, hold on. I'm gonna respond to everything you just said. Hold on, give me a second.
The reason you made her feel uncomfortable is because at the end of the night, you went to hug her and she felt uncomfortable. That was your reason of why she was uncomfortable. It didn't have anything to do with the seatbelt. It didn't have anything to do with anything else besides. Hold on, let me finish. Okay. It didn't have anything to do with anything besides you saying she wanted to hug you. And then most recently, in one of your lives, you said that you didn't know anything in regards to what happened in the house. So what happened in the house other than what happened with you?
I didn't say that.
You did.
I said in the car. I said in the car. No.
You said specifically. You were unbeknownst to what had happened in the house.
Nothing happened.
I even sent a message to someone like, he just said.
I got you. I'm going to respond to that. I got you. Go ahead, mute your mic.
You want me to go mute?
Yeah, I got you. So, again, consistently, I've said on my videos that I've never walked in no bathroom on nobody. I've never sexually assaulted nobody. I've never put my hands on nobody. I've consistently stated also, and I can say this because I've already posted a video about this. I'm not some lame ass nigga that's going to force somebody to hug me that don't want to hug me. I specifically apologize because I knew nothing about what took place in the car until she told me, which triggered her situation previously that happened in Vegas. In that, I told her I would allow her access to my platform to tell her story. I've said that consistently. So in that, when she looked uncomfortable and I backed away from the car, like she stated, and went in the house, I knew nothing about what took place inside the car. So I was confused as to why the energy wasn't towards Mo, who she said literally raped her. So in that, I did not want to pressure her any more than what she already was under. And I've said that, go look at my videos. So in that, right, I've stated that I've consistently said I've never walked in any bathroom on anyone. However, comma, can you also simultaneously acknowledge that she has stated in a public video that the only reason why this is happening is because I didn't allow her access to my platform. And I'm going to tell you why I did not. Because when I was in Mississippi, after I talked to her and told her that I would, there was a screen recording that popped up on this app where she falsely accused me of sexually assaulting Cuban. To whereby I called her. I just need a yes or a no. Did she tell you that that phone call took place? Of course not. So I called her when I was in Mississippi and said, Polisa, why is there a screen recording on Closet Talk 101's page of you saying that I sexually assaulted Cuban? She said, oh, I'm going to have to watch the video. I said, wait a minute. It's your voice. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And her response to me was, if it's my voice, then I said what I said. I said, oh, so just fuck me, right? Yes, we are. Okay. Stop scratching your leg like that. Okay. Mommy's busy right now. Give me a second, okay?
Is mommy upstairs?
Yes, mommy is upstairs. All right, give me a second. Let me text mommy, okay? I'll see if she's still busy. So in that, right after all of that, we end up here. We end up here. So in that, as it relates to people believing me and not believing me, the truth will always stand the test of time. So what I specifically stated about you is that you hopped on this app and said that I weaponized something against you that I never did. Because the kind of person that you are, if I would have stated it, you would have flipped it. Oh, why would he put that out there to his 1 million follower audience? Why would he do that to me? See, I told you he's a predator. I told you, no. Because I got respect. Because I got integrity. And I'm going to be honest. I lend you, that bitch-ass nigga Blaze, that bitch-ass nigga Sobe, and all of the rest of the goofies that y'all canoodle with, so much more respect than y'all deserve. So much more respect than y'all deserve. But one thing I'm not is a BSer. I'm not. No matter how much y'all talk bad on my name, the truth will always stand the test of time. But you specifically said that I weaponized that against you because I failed to mention it. When that's your story to tell. Aren't we consistently saying, don't tell other people's story? Aren't we consistently saying, stop putting out people's personal information? You've said that consistently, haven't you? Right. So in that, why would I tell a story about something that you entrusted in me to tell me in private about something so egregious that took place in your life? That makes no sense. However, comma, what I wanted to draw the parallel with as it related to what I posted on my actual page was that you don't really like Blaze. You don't. You just most recently came together with him over the mutual dislike of what you just acknowledged was Patrick. However, what I surmised was me, because it's a fact that you talk about me way more than you talk about Patrick. And Patrick will acknowledge to you, we are not the same. And that's no disrespect to him. We're not. And we both acknowledge that. We handle things mad different. But we're not the same. And you get on this app consistently damn near every day on lives with Blaze, on lives with Granny, on lives with Sobe, calling me all types of out of my name. But it's cool. It is what it is. Hey, it comes with the territory. But what you specifically stated today was cap. And I want you to acknowledge that, because that was cap. You lied on my name. I did not weaponize your situation against you. I just didn't mention it because that was your story to tell, not mine. I'm not like other content creators that attempt to tell other people's story, whether it be true or not. So my question to you is, how can you be upset about your perpetual protection from someone that don't even like you over a story that my million-plus audience didn't need to know because you have not talked about? Why would you be upset about that?
There was a lot more in that DM than my story, I speak.
No. I'm not talking about the rest of the DMs. I'm talking specifically about what you said I weaponized against you. Why would you be upset?
No, that's
the
what
question
you
about
perceive.
A story that was yours to tell that I didn't, to my 1 million plus follower audience, supporter audience, that was your story to tell that you have yet to talk about on your platform. Why would you be upset about that?
You chose to pick that and focus on that when there was a whole DM. My live was specifically about the whole DM, full disclosure. You chose, as you said, to pick out what you wanted based on what point you wanted to prove. Your point isn't my issue. My platform and my live and my point of view and my experience, whether it be the essay or the interactions that we had or the positivity and mutual positivity that we shared. Okay.
You talking about the DM?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about your page. There's no positivity on your page. Go ahead.
No, I don't have any content on there. And that's another thing. Like, I don't post content because this isn't about content and views and likes. This is about a message. And so was that DM. You chose to take parts out of that DM that was specific to your message. So to TikTok and specifically to my audience and my truth, I chose to post the whole DM. Now, what you take out of that, I speak, is on you. Whether you feel like I speak more on you than Patrick, I don't give a shit about that. Y'all are both aligned and predators to me. And I'm going to expose you and continue to every single day until I'm done.
So you still didn't answer the question. I mean, you said a lot of stuff.
I answered it.
But you said
I answered it the way I answered.
Let me ask the question direct again, because I was completely quiet during your whole deflective answer. Why would you be upset about your story that was not mine to tell, that I failed to tell on my 1 million plus supporter audience, when you haven't even talked about it on your platform, on your page? Why would you be upset about that?
I'm not upset.
Then why did you say I weaponized it against you?
You didn't show the full context of the DM.
But if I never mentioned it, how did I weaponize it against you?
You didn't show the full context of the DM.
Okay, so let me ask this.
Hold on, let me finish answering.
Go ahead.
You didn't have to play the voice memo of what I said to show the full context of the DM. You could have just said, this part right here is a discussion that we had privately, confidentially. But you didn't show the rest of the context where there was engagement. You came on this platform and you made it seem like, and your wife made it seem like I needed help. I didn't need help. I was just being who I am. I was just being insightful. I was just looking. I regarded you and your family much like I had seen mine when I was younger. And I even told you this.
So there was a respect that you had for me.
There was.
Okay.
There was, until I saw the real you.
Can I talk now? Yeah. Okay. So in that, again, proving my point, first and foremost, I don't know what my wife has said about you. I don't. So in that, we do our lives in different parts of the houses. I don't ask her what she says about anyone that she's talking about. So I'm unaware of that. Secondly, you just proved my point. You had respect for me at one point in time, and you were sending me videos about Blaze and all of the people that you're now cool with. That was my entire point. That many of y'all are not loyal to one another. You're not, because I cannot bear the thought that someone that says that they're cool with me now was trying to destroy me in the past. There's no integrity in that. I was trying to destroy you, but now I'm cool with you. I have 1 million plus supporters, because back in February, I still had a milli. I still had a milli back in February. So you are willing to send intel to an individual that had 1 million plus supporters on their platform to someone that didn't even have 5K. That's called burying them. You were willing to do that. And now all of a sudden, y'all are brother and sister. That was my whole point. And you just acknowledged that you had a level of respect for me. That was my whole point. Many of y'all at some point in time did, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Now, because of your mutual dislike for me, y'all want to canoodle together in each other's presence. That was my whole point. And to go back to what you said, there was no need to show the, quote, full context of a story that's yours to tell. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, sweetheart. What's the matter? What's the matter? Talk to me. What's the matter? Okay, we're not doing this. We don't communicate like this. Okay. Until you're done crying. You're what? You're scared of bugs? The boss? Okay, change the video. Change the video. Okay, change the video. Okay, change the video. That's it. That's it. Just change the video. Existential crisis. Goodness gracious. Somebody on the YouTube page. The point that I was making is that many of y'all don't truly like each other. I'm going to give you another example. Now, you can't speak for him because he's not here, but I'm going to give you another example. Sobe does not even know me at all, but yet he's consistently on your lives talking shit about me. He's consistently on Blaze's live talking shit about me. Why? Because he don't like me. Not because I ever had an interaction with him, but because he don't like me. And many of you all come together, especially with Blaze, because y'all know all of the attention is on Blaze. It's called social validation. It's called social acceptance. That's what it's called. Y'all like to dissect things, right? It's called social acceptance. And that's what y'all want from each other. Because many of you all, based on your platforms and based on your lives, clearly ain't never really had no notoriety before. So in that, you come together with people that do, because of your mutual dislike of an individual. And then when you no longer need one another, you kick them to the curb. I showed you the outline of Blaze's consistent patterns of content creators, more specifically women that were cool with him at one point in time. Something happened and they no longer cool. No Cry Zone, Lady Black Angel. I don't see Goddess Mia on this lives no more. Heather Sheridan, who literally called him a little boy. No Cry Zone straight talked about his kids, and he ain't got the same smoke for her. But then you pop up on the scene. Nobody knew who you were. And that's no disrespect to you. Nobody knew who you were. And now all of a sudden, you get this battery in your back that you can get on the internet and say these things. Tavia, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. And when either he's done with you or when you're done with him, I promise you, just like I predicted the downfall of that page, I'm predicting the downfall of y'all relationship, y'all brotherhood, sisterhood. The minute y'all see you can't use one another anymore, y'all gonna kick each other to the curb, because that's what he does consistently. Consistently. So in that, again, you still have yet to answer the question. If it's your story to tell, and you told me in your words, I told you in confidence, I entrusted in you this information, why then would you be mad and tell me that I'm weaponizing my platform against your grape if I never even mentioned it? Why would you be mad about that? Low key, I protected you. Low key, Because I didn't speak on your story that you have yet to make a video about. Because it's not my story to tell. It's not. So I want to know, how then can you be upset that I protected you in my video of not mentioning that egregious part of the conversation and say with your whole chest that I weaponized that egregious situation against you if I never even mentioned it? How can you be upset about that?
Again, I'm not upset.
So why lie?
What I do notice though is how you asked me about Blaze, about the expiration of our friendship, or about Sobe, and about what he's done. I like go talk to them about that. You invited me up here about wait. You invited me up here about me, and what
Right.
you thought to be me saying, lying on you,
Right.
weaponizing, saying that you weaponized. All I said was you didn't show full context. And when you don't show full context, that's a weapon. Because you're not allowing the person that's receiving that information to have full knowledge of what was going on. You're
So
using it as a point to be made instead of the truth to be told. So I'm not mad
So
or
why lie?
angry
If
as
you weren't mad, why lie?
I didn't lie.
Okay,
What
okay,
did I?
help me understand this. You said I didn't show full context. These were your words. I didn't show full context of the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereby, to your admission, you told me something in confidence that you entrusted in me, right?
I speak. There was a whole DM. There wasn't just my story. That was a very small
That's
part.
specifically what I'm talking about.
That was a very small part of the DM.
I'm not talking about everything else.
2 voice memos.
I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Out of the whole DM, out of 21 minutes of a DM, about 2-3 minutes was me sharing my SA truth, my grape truth.
Right.
The other 19 minutes was engagement, conversation, other conversation. There was conversation about Scholar. There was conversation about Blaze. There was conversation about Granny Coy Bundy. There was conversations upon conversations. There was when you were on live and I was talking to you via DM while you were on live. So there was a full context there. You choose right now to single out the SA part and utilize that to make a point that I was lying about the weaponization of.
Those were your words, though. Those were your words. You said I weaponized your. Did you not say that? That I weaponized you? Just
did you show the full context of the DM?
No. Hold on. You just said that I weaponized your grape story against you, right? You just said that.
If you're not right,
yes or no? Did you say that?
Because you did not show full. If you no. If you're gonna go on your platform, on your lives, and decide to single out certain things in the DM, you better run that whole motherfucker. That's what you better do. And you don't have to, hold on, like I said previously, you didn't have to run the receipt like, oh, this is her telling her SA truth. You could have just said something like, excuse me, you're a motivational. Oh, wait, no, Google you, right? That's what you said, Anthony? You are a person who is good on paper, but you lack emotional intelligence. You could have very well run that whole receipt. You could have very well run that whole receipt of that DM and say, I'm not going to talk about this part because it was done in confidence, but I want to give full context to everything else that was discussed. That's not what you did. What you did was go on your live and post a video stating, oh, look, she was all in my DMs. Oh, look, your wife was on there saying, oh, they all want my husband's help. And I never came to you like that. So you weaponize your own aha moment against yourself. I ain't do shit.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did you not just say that you had respect for me? Yes or no?
Initially, I did.
Initially, you did, right? Were you not sending me videos, screen recordings of Blaze's live and Granny's live?
Mm-hmm. I did.
So again, I did not weaponize anything against myself. I outlined how just a few months ago, again, a literal fact, you were sending me videos to destroy them. Because
I wasn't destroying
other
anybody.
reason? Hold on. I'll let you talk. For what other reason other than to make a video? Because you asked specifically in one of those videos, did you see the live that they did? I didn't see it. You sent me the screen recording, right? Of Granny's live, correct? Of the receipts that I shown in the video. You sent me a screen recording of Granny's live, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or a link or
in
something.
That,
yeah.
For what reason other than to destroy them did you send those to me? It was to light them up over what they said about me.
Or to make you aware?
I outlined, give me a second, because I was quiet while you were talking. And I didn't even ask you to mute your mic. I was just quiet. So in that, right, I outlined how many of the people that hop on this app talking trash about me on a consistent basis then come together with people that don't like me really and truly was rocking with me at one point in time. They was rocking with me. And you just acknowledged that at one point in time, you had respect for me. Now, how you feel about me right now, I really don't care. I'm not being rude. I'm just being honest. I don't care. And I'm sure you don't care how I feel about you, right?
But I'm not offended.
Cool. I got you. And I'm not either. So in that, right, I wanted to outline that just a few months ago, you were sending me videos about the same man that right now, to this day, you call your brother and has acknowledged you as his sister. That is disloyal, backstabbing behavior. Because how then,
no, that's called evolution.
How then can a few months later, can you call that person your brother when just a few months ago, you were trying to get them destroyed by a creator that has over 1 million followers on a social media platform? That's flip-floppy behavior. And for those of us that's from the hood, we don't respect that at all. So now, when you're consistently disrespecting me in the presence of the same person that don't like me, and then I find receipts of a time where you was trying to help me destroy them, I ain't got no respect for that. And neither does anybody else for that matter. So that's the point that I was seeking to make. Now, let me reiterate. How is it that you can be upset? Now, I'm specifically talking about the SA portion of it. The other part of the conversation, I've said to you, does it matter? It doesn't. Because you just literally acknowledged the point that I made. So in that, you specifically stated that I weaponized an egregious situation. I'm not going to keep on saying that word because I just don't want to keep saying that word. But you said specifically that I weaponized something against you that I protected you on, that I did not speak on because it's not my story to tell.
I didn't say protect.
You've said consistently on your platform, when someone has a story, that's their story to tell. Yes or no? Did you say that on your platform?
I never needed your protection and never asked
No. I didn't say whether or not you needed my protection. Did you say on your platform when someone when you said when someone has a story to tell, that's their story to tell? Did you not say that on your platform?
Exactly.
Absolutely. So why would I tell my 1 million plus supporter audience your story of something so egregious that happened to you and you haven't even talked about it on your platform? Why would I do that?
I never asked you to tell my story. I asked you to tell full context.
So and by not utilizing, how did I weaponize that against you? You're making no sense. And by not utilizing
full context, you weaponized my story.
I did not weaponize your story. That makes no sense. I want you to understand that literally makes no sense. That's your story to tell, not mine. So you want to, so okay, so let me ask you this
you can question. Do two things at one damn time,
hold on,
right?
Let me ask this last
you
question.
You know that, right? You know
I'm asking you this last question.
You know
I'm asking
you
this
can
last
show
question.
Full context
Were you expecting me to tell your story?
Right?
Were you expecting me to tell your story?
Without telling the details, right? You do know you can do two things at one time, right? Because
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm asking you a direct question, Tanya. I'm asking you a direct question. Mm-hmm. Did you want me to tell your story? Yes or no?
No.
Then how did I? This conversation is over. This conversation is over. This conversation is over. Hey, come back to the live. I need to save this.